Everyone, this is Naveen and welcome to my YouTube channel Tech Learn with Data. As you know that I have started the series for Apache Spark. So whether you are a data engineer, a data scientist or just curious about the data or world of technology, you are in the right place. Here we will break down complex tech concept into simple, easy to understand lesson so you can learn the concept for interview perspective also with PySpark code. In this series, we will cover everything from the basic to advanced topic with hands-on example and the practical tips. All right, let's jump right into the today new topic that is the Apache Spark with DAG workflow. Let's go. So, what is DAG? DAG in Apache Spark. So, have you wondered how Apache Spark process massive data set so efficiently that any types of data you have, any TB of data, GB of data you have, and that process very smoothly through the uh, Apache Spark. So, what is the behind of the Apache Spark? That answer is the DAG, directed acyclic graph. In this video, we will break down what is DAG, how it's work, and why it is the backbone of Spark performance. He will tell you about it with a very simple explanation and with the PySpark code. Okay, so you will walk away with a clear understanding of the DAG and its role in a Spark. So let's start. So first question in our mind that what is the DAG in Apache Spark? Okay, so DAG, directed acyclic graph, is a logical execution plan that Spark create to optimize your data, okay, and also execute your data in a processing task. Okay, like take a simple example. Okay, you have a if you have a party in your home. Okay, so you have a multiple task in your copy. That first task will be to how to handle the uh, cakes or parties, dinner, or whatever you have in the that. Second one, how will you invite the your guest? How will you manage the tables? How will you perform the dance or other activities? So you have the multiple tasks in your list. So that is a DAG that which you have the multiple that the stages of the task that is the DAG. First one, we will come into the directed. First one come in our mind what directed. Each step in the process flow in a specific direction that is from start to end. You cannot go beyond backward once a step is completed. Okay, let's assume you have a stage one. Okay, once you're in a stage one, that is also having we are having a read file. Once it is a completed, that it will go into the filter RDD, that is the stage 2, that it will not come back to stage 1, that is the directed, it will process in a directed way. Okay, second one is the acyclic. Acyclic means that there is no loop in the process. You can't go back to a previous step and no create a infinite loop. Okay, if it is a acyclic, that there is a no cyclic. Okay, so cyclic means there is a no loop into the process. Okay, it will go into the stage 1 to stage 2 into stage 3 or stage 4. So there is a process of the in a way, that is a process of the stage in a way, not a multiple way. Okay, multiple acyclic way. A multiple way can be there, but it's not a acyclic way. Okay, third one is the graph. The entire process is represented visually using circles and arrows. Okay, like we have a if we go into a second one, that what is the graph, how can we visualize that board. So there in a tag we have the two main components for the graph. One is the vertices, second one is the edge. Okay, vertices you can say nodes. Okay, like the stages or a task, like it is also represent the individual task or activities. Like you are, if you are making a bake a cake, that is a, this is like as a task. Okay, so bake a cake or cup to make a tea, that like it is a task that you are performing into your general life. Okay, second one is edge, that is the represent with the arrow. it will show the direction of flow from one task to the another task. Okay, that will be moving from baking to cooling or any other that move cooling to serving to the guest. Okay, that is a direction that how we can move from one task to the another task. Like we can see in the, this is like as a flow chart, that here is the a b c d e, that is also having a stages or vertices. Okay, here vertices means a, that is the stages of the task, like a b c, then we have the five tasks is here. Okay, so from the five tasks, that what is the direction that a, as you can see here, there is the edge that from a to b, that is also the edge. It is also showing the direction. Once a is completed, that it will move into the b. Okay, once b is completed, that it will move into the d, or either it will move into the e. Okay, so it is showing the direction of the deck. Now come into like in a real example, if you have a you need to make a tea. Okay, so what will you do first of the tea? That first of all, will you boil water? Okay, after then you will see add tea leaf. Okay, second stage is the add tea leaf. Third one, it will brew, that you will need to some brew into the tea. Okay, that and after then you can also the strain the tea. Fourth stage is also the strain the tea. After then you have the option, either you can also add the milk, or also you can also add the sugar if needed is. Okay, finally it will output. Okay, so this is a direction of the to create a tea. Okay, to make a tea into your real life. Okay, so this is, you can understand a simple example of the tag here. Now the next question it come into our mind, that why is DAG important? Okay, so DAG is also widely used in computing, especially in big data processing system like Apache Spark, Airflow, and also the TensorFlow. Okay, it also optimize the execution. Okay, it ensure that tasks are performed is the most efficient order. Okay, that the every task will be performed in a most efficient order. It will be complete on a in a time that it's that care take of this one. Okay, second one is the, it also prevent the infinite loop. Okay, since it's a acyclic, it would not get stuck in any endless cycle. This one is the very benefit for into the Apache Spark for the DAG. Okay, third one is the enable parallel processing. Some tasks can be done simultaneously to be speed thing up. Okay, like in the previous example I have told you this one, there is a parallel processing. I once age a will complete it. Okay, that it once age completed, that it will go the b and c parallelly. Okay, that b and c will parallelly, once everything will be complete, it will go into the d and e. Here d and e will be will execute parallelly here. Okay, so now you can understand the DAG, what is a DAG, how can we represent a DAG, and why it is important a DAG in Apache Spark. Uh, now, in a DAG, that a very simple term asking in most of the interview, that what is lineage in Spark, okay, and how does it relate to DAG, okay. So, in a very simple term, we can also understand lineage in Spark is like a family tree for your data. Okay, it like it also keep track of how each piece of the data was created and also the transformed data. Okay, lineage is also take care of that. How can we it how the each piece of the data also created and transformed. Okay, if something any goes wrong, if or any node failure, Spark can use the lineage to recreate the lost data. Okay, so lineage is a very important term. Okay, inside the Apache Spark. Okay, which also taking care of any nodes failure or anything that you can also hear about the fault tolerance. So whenever the fault tolerance term is come, that lineage will start the work. Okay, instead of any node is failure. Okay, that lineage come out and check when which node failure, then it will also the what is the loss of the data, that in in respect to the node of failure, that it will recreate the lost the data. Okay, how lineage relate to the DAG? The DAG shows the step to process data. Understand that? So represent the stages of the to prevent means the represent the status of the task. Okay, that once it is first one status task is completed, the second one it will go into the second one task. Okay, so it will show the steps to process data. while lineage the track of the history of the data itself. Okay, uh, lineage is like the story behind each disk at your party. Okay, what is the story behind is going to your any each and every task. Okay, how it was made, what ingredients were used, and who prepared it. Okay, so this is very good one for that one. So it will ensure each and everything in your Spark in your Spark process. So this one is also a good one for the DAG. That is Lineage is also very good for the process for the DAG Apache Spark. So it's asking in a very means most of the interview ask that what is the lineage and how can we relate to the with the DAG, and what is the useful when any fault tolerance. Okay, uh, for like it will means asking in a many interview questions. Okay, now we will go some we will we have also do some course in the previous video. So let's do the same thing with the like how can we use of the map and the filter activity inside the RDD, and so you can understand. So map is here the parallelly execution. Okay, and the map that we can also filter, which is also used for the another transfer, that is also the action. Okay, so we will take a simple example for this one. Let's open the Visual Studio. Okay. So first of thing, simple. We will initialize the PySpark. Okay, and the Spark contest also. Just simple from PySpark import Spark contest. Just take a simple. Select the kernel. Let's. It will take some time. Okay. Now what we'll do? What we sc is equal to Spark contest. Okay, like we will take a simple like the here we will take simple app, like we will take what we will do. This is the local DAG example. Okay, just execute this one. Okay, so we have initialized the Spark contest also, and for this one now create some data. 1 2 3 4 5 I have created the data. Now what we will do, we will do the RDD, like we will also the distinct data, or like we can also create the RDD with the help of the Spark context. Okay, this one is the we have created this one. Okay, now what we will do, we will create a map function is here. This is also in slide one by one through the some copilot. Okay, RDD2, that we can also the RDD map is here, like simple RDD map is equal to RDD map. This is a function that is a lambda x into x multiply x. Here what we will do, x multiply x, instead of x we will do 2. Okay, now we will again use of one more filter, that is the RDD filter. Okay, RDD filter means RDD map whatever we have the earlier one. Okay, dot filter. Okay, with the lambda into x is greater than 5. So whatever the value will come into the RDD map, it will also filtered the data which is greater than 5. Okay, now what we will do, next one is the RDD collected. Okay, so whatever value will come into the RDD filters dot collect. Okay, so whatever the come in after the filter, whatever the value will insert into the RDD filter, it will map into the RDD collected. Okay, now what we will do, we will result we store the result into the RDD filter collected data dot collect. Okay, now just simple print. After then you need to stop. In the previous video we have getting that an error that for the Spark session we have multiple type that we can if we do the stop session that we can it will uh, work proper. So what we'll do, let's just a simple execute this one. Okay, RDT filter dot, oh sorry, I have used this one. Result is equal to RDD filtered dot collect, just that. So here you can see we have get got the data which is greater than 5. Okay, 6, 8 and the 10. Okay, here you can see at whenever we have to create the DAG creation, there is also two stage. One is the map transformation. Okay, second one is the filter transformation. Okay, now in the task stage one, it will also execute the map in a parallelly way. Okay, second one is in task stage two, it also the execute after the stage one completed. Okay, first one stage will be complete and then the second one stage of the filter will also be execute. Okay, finally we also get the 6 in and 10 into the result. If you need to see each and everything into the visualized format, okay, whatever the DAG, how can we represent the spark? There is a one path inside the spark flow. Okay, you need to go into the local host 440. Okay, whenever you will go now, that there is also the stage option. Whenever you click on this one, that will come some any job is going on, then it will go into this one. Just click on this one. So after then you can see the stages in the DAG visualization. Okay, the the first one is stage one, the parallel, that is one. Second one is the Python RDD. So first one it also execute the parallel execution. Okay, second one it also be execute this one. So it is a DAG visualization. Okay, uh, now come into the final this one. So DAG is like a well-planned to-do list. Okay, I have already told you that is a to-do list for any party or any other things. Okay, so it ensures tasks are executed in a logical, efficient order without going in a circle. Okay, because it is a acyclic, it will not go into the infinite loop. Okay, whether you are brewing tea, taking a baking a cake, or running a spark, your DAG ensure everything flows smoothly. So hope you have understood the DAG process. What is a DAG? Okay, how can we visualize the DAG? How can we show into the UI in Apache Spark DAG? Okay, you can see each and everything uh, in this video. So hope you will like this one. Okay, and subscribe this my channel. Okay, thank you.